We're here on the beach with Jeff Pulver.
Hey, how are you?
Now it's not here because we're on the ocean. It's certainly not a jungle here.
But it's a jungle everywhere else, I'm telling you. Trust me on this one.
It's a social media jungle coming up soon at the Consumer Electronics Show.
This is true. On January 6, 2010, Jeff and I and a whole bunch of others will be at the social media jungle looking at how the world of social media affects us. And this year, there's a particular spin on the effects of social media on the consumer electronics industry. And for the second time in 2 years, a group of us, Chris Brogan's going to be there, Scobleizer will be there, and quite a few other interesting characters will be exploring where's it all going and where did we go and what's happening next. But more importantly, you know, we're really looking at the effects of consumer marketing on and how social media connects with that. And I hope, if nothing else, people will start to understand that the world's changed and that, you know, no matter where you are in the business world, no matter how long you've been in business, that these ecosystems are changing. And if you have anything to do with dealing with consumers and dealing with marketing, dealing with advertising, dealing with getting your message out, the worlds of Facebook and Twitter and really the real-time social web is going to dramatically affect your business in 2010 and the years ahead. And for a half a day, you get to connect with some pretty great people and hear what they have to say. And I think more importantly, have a chance to chat with them during the breaks and just connect and ask your own questions. And if there are things about social media that you want to better understand, what's better than having a one-on-one with some of these pretty cool people?
I think it's interesting too, Jeff, that, you know, even though social media is often associated with software, and Twitter and Facebook, these are all software applications, the Consumer Electronics Show is traditionally a hardware show, yet the hardware is now how a lot of us interact with social media. I'm sitting with you here on the beach and I'm recording this on a Kodak ZI-8 camera.
Is that because you want Kodak to sponsor your future videos?
Absolutely. Oh. But aside from that, I mean, for a hardware manufacturer like Kodak or Panasonic or HP or any of these companies, the fact that the social media tools are an important way for them not only to market their products, but it's what their products are what people are using to create social media content.
Look, I would argue another point and just tell you that the face of communication is changing. And that as we the people are evolving our communication networks, it's the advent of things like extended presence and being able to understand what the impact, long-term impact of Facebook status updates and your friends' Twitter messages, what that's going to mean to how you interact with media, how you interact with products. You know, I believe that over the next 18 months to 3 years, there'll be a rise of consumer-to-consumer marketing, where it's not the advertisements that one company puts out, but it's what your friends have to say about products that will influence you 4 or 5 times more than an advertisement you saw. And that the way we interact with these networks might be hardware-based if we're capturing video. If we're actually watching television, we want to have social TV. Perhaps we'll have real-time chats and connect with groups of friends while we're experiencing media together. I mean, the worlds are evolving, and now that we're going into 2010, I think it's the mixtures and the mixing of media and entertainment combined with communications and the internet to make this a very disruptive world, but also someone who's trying to get a handle on it, a very confusing one. And so the whole idea behind the social media jungle is that I really thought last year when I first did the first one, I thought it was very interesting to see how different people are approaching this and how from different walks of life they're all coming together with one common theme. And so, you know, how we're going to connect next year is going to change, but I think 2010, it is about the devices and how they interact with the networks. And I think it's about how we the people connect also, and how the conflicts of these platforms give each of us an independent voice to be heard. And when we're all talking together, the impact that we have is pretty tremendous. And so I hope you find time to join at Jeff Pulver and at CES and a whole bunch of other characters on January 6th at the Consumer Electronics Show for another edition of the Social Media Jungle. That worked, right?